Hello, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today we're going to talk about a question I get asked all the time. Maybe not so much a question, but a statement. I am working out, but I'm not losing weight. What is going on? So today we're going to talk all about it. Why you may be busting your you-know-what in the gym and not seeing any success. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where you will find nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. Highly recommend. This is how I have lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or if you just want to talk with me directly. Links and discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box. So let's answer the question as to why are you working out and not losing weight. Let's be honest, losing weight is hard, and sadly, you can't just snap your fingers and the weight's going to come off. In fact, it comes off a lot slower than it typically goes on. It's twice as frustrating when you're working out and still not seeing any results. I'm going to talk about why this happens and what you can do to see favorable results. Just remember, it's very, very important to be patient, and weight loss is not going to happen overnight. I mean, the reality is, although you may think the weight came on super quickly, and it may have, it's going to come off a little bit slower, like I said, and it didn't come on overnight, so it's most definitely not going to come off overnight, and you're going to have to put in the work. Nothing worth having comes easy. And lastly, before I jump into some tips and tricks, every body is different. Every body reacts differently to exercise. Every body reacts differently to diet. So your body is going to be your body. You're going to have to figure out what works for you. When we're trying to lose weight, our focus needs to be on the end result, on the prize. And a lot of times that ends up being the scale. But there are other factors that show your success outside of the scale. We need to sometimes switch up our routine to see progress. So number one is you're only focusing on weight loss or weight gain. Don't always get caught up in the number that the scale is showing you. The scale is a box that measures mass, and you have to remember the scale doesn't know what that mass is made up of. You're stepping on it and it's giving you a number. That's bone, water, fat, lean muscle. Maybe you need to go poop. All of those things are going to show up on the scale. So don't use it as your only measurement of success. In fact, it's the least important measurement of success, especially when you're moving your body, working out, and strength training. It's advisable not to focus solely on weight loss or weight gain. When one exercises correctly and maintains a healthy diet, weight fluctuations are natural. If your weight remains constant despite doing everything right, it might be because you're building muscle. Since muscle is denser than fat, your weight may not change, but you'll observe noticeable alterations in your physique. Consequently, it's critical to assess overall body composition, including body fat percentage and muscle mass, to better understand changes during your fitness journey. Muscle and fat weigh exactly the same. That is a myth. When people say muscle weighs more than fat, that is absolutely not true. A pound's a pound. Pound of muscle, pound of fat, pound of flour, pound of sugar, pound of butter, it's all a pound. Muscle is more dense. Muscle's this big, fat is this big. So when you replace a pound of fat with a pound of muscle, the scale doesn't move, but your body does. And I want to share with you a little bit of personal experience with this. Now, I have met a lot of my subscribers and followers in real life. And the first thing they say to me is, you're so tiny. You're even smaller in real life than on camera. That is because I have a lot of lean muscle. I'm 5'8" and I weigh between 185 and 190 pounds. Now, anybody who saw me in my real life would never think I weighed that much, but that's because lean muscle is denser than fat. So my weight on the scale is the same. It doesn't change. It's higher, but I do have a lot of lean muscle, so my body is smaller. So we don't just want to focus on the scale. Focus on replacing all those pounds of fat with muscle. Whether the scale moves or not, your body composition is drastically going to change. Number two, you're not being consistent. This is so incredibly important. Consistency is key with weight loss. Consistency is key with fitness. It's really a combination of what you eat and moving your body. And the reality is you do not have to exercise to lose weight. Exercise, fitness, cardio. That helps build your endurance, helps your heart become stronger, just helps you become leaner, fitter, and healthier overall. But you don't have to exercise to lose weight. Weight loss largely boils down to 80% diet and 20% exercise. Many struggle with weight loss primarily due to lack of consistent effort. While many believe that occasional healthy meals and sporadic workouts will suffice, inconsistent habits will stunt results. Committing to just 2 20-minute sessions per week can make a difference. I tell my clients, if you don't want to go to the gym for hours, if you don't want to lift weights, if you don't want to do cardio, don't. Maybe just take a walk a couple times a week. Any extra movement in your body and consistently doing that is going to help with the overall weight loss results. Number 3, your diet isn't as efficient as it should be. Remember, we just talked about weight loss is 80, I would say even closer to 90% diet and 10 to 20% exercise. It is essential, absolutely essential to know everything you are putting in your mouth, liquids and solids, whatever you're eating, whatever you're drinking, it is essential to know what that is. And the only way to really know exactly what you're consuming is by tracking your food and weighing and measuring your food. My recommendation would be to do all of your measuring on a food scale. All of it. Use a food scale. Measure almost everything in grams. The only thing I don't measure in grams is liquids. I measure those in fluid ounces, and meat. Solid meat like chicken and ground beef and fish, I measure that in ounces. But everything else can be measured in grams. In fact, you can even measure your protein sources, your meats, in grams as well. And track your food. My recommendation is the Lose It app. I find it to be accurate and very, very user-friendly, but any calorie counting app will do. A misconception exists that eating once or twice a day combined with workouts will lead to weight loss. However, the human body doesn't operate that day. If someone consistently exercises but undereats, the body resorts to stored fats for energy. It's equally important not to overconsume. Exceeding your daily caloric intake also hinders your weight loss. Calories in, calories out. That's how you lose weight. You want to be in a deficit, a mild deficit, not an excessive deficit. That's just going to slow your metabolism, which is going to make it impossible to keep the weight off long term. You need to know what your body needs for calories, fats, proteins, and carbs. I offer personalized macros and calories like I mentioned in the beginning. Please have them done. Please take that small investment in yourself, understand and learn about your body and what its nutrient and calorie requirements are. I will go ahead and pop my website here on the screen, and it is down in the description box as well. Get your personalized macros and calories done. Number 4, you're not getting enough sleep. Sleep plays an intricate, very, very substantial part in your overall weight loss. When we are tired, our body naturally needs energy from somewhere. It didn't get it from sleep. 7 to 9 hours a night is recommended. Anything under that, your body can automatically crave things that give it energy. Carbohydrates, fast-acting carbs, processed carbohydrates, sugar. That's what your body's going to crave. And you can't control those cravings. Unfortunately, it is your body's natural instinct to crave energy. And if you're not giving it in the form of rest and sleep, it's going to crave it in the form of foods, and foods that will absolutely hinder your success. The National Sleep Foundation recommends adults between the ages of 18 to 64 to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Adults who are 65 and up should aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If you're not hitting these recommendations, you should definitely look into why. If you have a hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up well rested, sometimes a sleep supplement, a natural sleep supplement, can really help. I take what's called Stellase. It is a natural sleep supplement. I take it every single night. I have for almost a year now. It helps me fall asleep, stay asleep, and I wake up more refreshed than ever. I love, love, love it. It's affordable. You can get yourself on a monthly shipment. That's what I do. I'll put it down below for you. I do have a discount code with Stellase. I'll put all the information down below, but that would be my recommendation for a fantastic sleep supplement if sleep is an issue for you, because it is going to also be an issue for your weight loss. Number 5, you're not managing your stress. Now, I always say here on my channel that we can't control all the stress in our life. It's impossible. Things are going to happen. Stress is going to happen. But what you can do is focus on managing the stress that you can control. Making sure that you're surrounded by people who don't bring you stress. Make sure that you're de-stressing every single day, whether that's in the morning, at night. Working out can help with stress dramatically. I love to work out first thing in the morning. It just kind of helps set my day up for success. I get my workout in, I get all those good endorphins moving in my body, and it really does help manage any additional stress. Too much stress can negatively impact every aspect of your life. And yes, that includes your efforts to lose weight, even if you're working out. Chronic stress can lead to elevated cortisol levels, which can promote fat storage, especially in the abdominal area. So whatever stress you can manage or take out of your life, definitely do so. I also want to go over a few steps that can just make weight loss a little bit easier for you. Number one, add strength training to your routine. That is how you're going to build that lean muscle that takes over that fat and is going to make you stronger and healthier. You don't have to do 150-pound deadlifts. You can do light weights, lots of reps, but make sure that you're incorporating some type of strength regimen into your workouts at least 3 times per week. I love strength training. I do HIIT training 3 times a week, and I lift weights in the gym 3 times a week, and that truly has transformed my body. Stay hydrated, drink your water. Now you can drink other things. I have a protein coffee, but you also need to make sure you're getting in between 80 and 100 ounces of water at minimum every day. If you can shoot for a gallon of water, even better. And number 3, keep a food journal. We talked about the Lose It app or a calorie tracking app, weighing and measuring your food, keeping track of what you're eating. That's how you're going to know. Are you in a deficit? Are you in a surplus? Are you eating enough protein? Are you eating a balanced diet? The only way to know is to weigh and measure your food. Number 4, be patient. Like I said, weight loss doesn't come on overnight. It's certainly not going to come off overnight. It's a long process. And the truth of the matter is, the slower it takes you to lose the weight, the more likely it is to stay off. Fast weight loss doesn't stay off. That is a proven fact. You want slow and steady. That's how you're going to win the race. And lastly, seek help from a professional. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I am a weight loss and nutrition coach. I've been a weight loss and nutrition coach for almost 3 years. Like I mentioned, I do personalized macros and calories. I have one-on-one coaching. If you need help understanding your macros and calories, if you need help with your body, what do you need to do to lose weight and keep it off? That's where someone like myself comes into play. Take that investment in yourself, especially as we get closer to the new year. Start the new year off right. Finish out this year losing weight and being the healthiest version of yourself. I will, like I said, have my nutrition coaching website down below. It's a small investment in huge success. Like I said, I've lost 140 pounds following my personalized macros and calories and moving my body. So seek help when needed. So hopefully this helps you understand a little bit more why you may be working out and not losing weight. And remember, when a pound of muscle replaces a pound of fat, that is your optimal success. That is what we're shooting for. We don't care what the scale says if our body gets smaller and smaller, if we get fitter and healthier and stronger, and you can flex and see those muscles. That is our ultimate goal. It is not to move the scale. Now, I know that the scale does play a part, but it's not the only part. And definitely another thing I would recommend for you is look into having a DEXA scan or a body scan to know exactly where your body is with fat, lean muscle, water weight, bone density, all of the above. I just had a DEXA scan and it was one of the most enlightening things I've ever had. And I highly recommend doing that about every 6 months to a year to see your progress. And of course, take advantage of my nutrition and weight loss coaching services. Again, my website is down below. Leave any questions you have, any comments. I love hearing from you guys. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your bell on so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.